Did you guys see this one? Matt Gaetz epically trolled. So, one of the big Twitter accounts is called Patriot Takes, where they post all the stupid things that Chuds are saying and doing, and to make fun of them. Perfect for Chud Watch. And of course, Matt Gaetz, in his infinite wisdom, decided to retweet something that Patriot Takes posted. And so they do this all the time. Whenever some stupid Chud retweet something that they say, they just change their name. So Matt Gaetz ended up posting, Matt Gaetz is a pedo. Was up on his Twitter account for like all day. Everybody who was looking saw him retweet fact check equals true on a post that says Matt Gaetz is a pedo. So love it. Love it. Epic trolling there. Could have happened to a worse piece of shit, Matt Gaetz. Here's one from Leopards Ate My Face. Oh yeah, you love to see it, folks. You love to see Frankenstein's monster turn on them. Here's Lindsay Graham. They trying, folks. They trying to get people vaccinated because they know a large percentage of the people that are dying, the vast majority of them, COVID, are Republicans. They're literally killing off their own base. But you guys are the one that made it political. You guys are the one that licked Trump's butthole and caused this to happen. So watch what happens when he tries to tell these dumbasses to get vaccinated.
If you hadn't had the vaccine, you ought to think about getting it, because if you're my age, I didn't tell you to get it, you ought to think about it.
No, we're not thinking.
Well,
we don't think.
I got it. 92% of the people in the hospitals in South Carolina are unvaccinated.
False! Liar! Don't you try to make us think, Lindsey Graham. I dare you try to save our lives so Republicans don't lose elections. Shh. Love it. Eat his face. More of that. And speaking of pieces of garbage, here's democracy-loving Dave Rubin. They just love democracy so much, but hey, maybe certain people should not be allowed to vote. Maybe we shouldn't let people who are going to vote Democrat vote. Just saying. Why are we letting Democrats vote? Seems bad.
Look, you know, I'm here in crazy LA, and I think about Florida often, and Texas, obviously, and we'll see where my future lands me. But it's like, to me, if I lived in one of those places now, I'd be thinking about building a wall or having them, or at least you got to sign something saying you're not going to vote in the first 5 years of being here. You're not going to vote for all the stuff that destroyed the place that you're fleeing.
Yeah, if I had my way, moved here, you'd have to sign something saying you won't vote for 4 years until you understand the spirit of Texas, right? I wish we could get away with that.
Yeah, I wish we could get away with not letting people vote. Why does everybody have to vote? If you're going to vote for Democrats, we should just not let you. That's really the only way we can win anyway, is try to disenfranchise people from voting. So just saying. But democracy, we love it. We love democracy. We love the Constitution, except we don't really at all. And hilarious. I should have put this in the hero section because I love the good liars and such heroes, but it's in the Chud Watch section. A perfect example of do as I say, not as I do.
Let's get to the boycott China business. There's only 700,000 Americans dead because of China. Why would we want to keep buying more Chinese shit? Our side needs to fight back.
Can I check this out real quick? So it's made in China.
But my stickers aren't made in China.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I'm not actually boycotting China. Sure, I'm buying lots of Chinese shit, which is pretty much all Trump puts out. But, hey, these stickers that I printed aren't made in China, so, I'm not a hypocrite. Yeah, you're a hypocrite, dude. You're a hypocrite, doughy old white guy. Fuck you. And caught in 4K, folks. Alabama Republican busted looking at trans adult pics. Okay, so far, I'm cool with it. I occasionally look at some trans pics myself, folks. It's good. I like it. But here's the part that I don't like. After voting against trans rights, no, that's the part where you're wrong. You do not vote against trans rights and then look at trans pics, but he got busted. Yeah, here he is. It's Tom Watley liking, love my new fat G-cup titties. Yep. Says this trans sex worker. Caught! You was caught, Tom Watley. Looking at the trans women. Amazing. And they're so hilarious, folks. They're so ridiculous. So here's Doomcock, one of the dumbest piece of shit chuds on all of YouTube. And he wants you guys to own the libs by posting this picture of a girl in bikini. This GIF is your weapon against SJWs. Yeah, this is, he said this in 2021, folks. Imagine still saying SJW in 2021. These motherfuckers are eternally trapped in 2016, never to evolve or move on. This gift is now your banner. It is SJW Bane, like a cross against vampires, which SJWs are. Leeches trying to suck the life out of your culture and sap our freedom. Use this gift to drive them insane. It epitomizes everything they despise, and he sure on me. If there's one thing my SJW ass hates, it's attractive girls in bikinis. I don't know, folks, but he's right. He's right. Don't get triggered over stupid bullshit that nobody should be offended of. Nobody should make a big deal of. He would never do that. He would never get pissed off about stupid bullshit that oh, wait a minute, what? Oh, this is gonna be a fucking shit show of epic proportions. It's already making my blood boil, he says, over the fact that James Bond is sitting on the back of a scooter of this lovely black lady who also is a secret agent in the movie. And he's furious! His blood is boiling because of a picture of a guy on the back of a moped. You know, folks, righteous anger. Unlike a snowflake, though, unlike a SJW snowflake, he's totally different. Totally different. And Tina Forte is back. The classiest woman in all of politics is back. And this is who Republicans have picked to run against AOC. This is the best they had to offer to challenge AOC. Let's have a look.
The DC swamp is knee-deep in garbage, and it's time someone takes out the trash. AOC, that means you.
That means you, AOC. Hey, yo.
In just a little over 2 years in Congress, AOC made a name for herself at the expense of her constituents in the 14th Congressional District of New York. After living all my life in New York City, I've never been so embarrassed by someone as I am of AOC.
Republicans, I want to say they're not sending their best, but they are sending their best. That is their best. And it's beautiful. And Charlie Kirk, folks, proven that conservatism is the new punk rock. Because he's worried about sexual anarchy, folks. And I'd hate for there to be sexual anarchy. Wouldn't it be terrible if, like, consenting adults were allowed to do whatever they wanted to sexually without some kind of societal or government rules? That would be anarchy and terrible. And he making me feel better about my hair. Sometimes I feel like I'm not having a good hair day. And then he comes on looking like this. And thank you, Charlie Kirk, for the self-esteem boost.
And I think these comments from Chuck Schumer are important because I want every Republican out there to realize that when the Democrats are winning, they are rubbing it in our face, and some Democrat senators...
Yeah, that's from the fuck your feelings people. Like, you guys didn't rub Trump in our face every fucking second gleefully. God damn it, no self-reflection.
Some Republican senators are now coming up, and they are stunned. How dare he do this? You think we're still living in the same country, don't you? Senators from South Dakota? Senator Portman? You think we're still living in the 1980s? Where the Democrats actually want what's best for America? The Democrats want to destroy the country. We know this.
We know this.
This is not new stuff.
Sure, it says the people that were trying to overthrow democracy and install a dictator. It's the Democrats who want to destroy the country. Sure.
It's not profound thinking.
You're right about that.
They want to see America completely obliterated, the Constitution shredded, and remade in their own San Francisco, Brooklyn, Malibu, Manhattan.
I mean, the Constitution is sort of outdated. Like some of the founding fathers said, we should be rewriting it every 20 years. Been a couple hundred. We might want to update that a little bit.
Image where there is no cultural identity, where you live in sexual anarchy, where private property is a thing of the past.
No, not sexual anarchy.
And the ruling class controls everything.
Yes, it's Democrats who want the ruling class to control everything, says the guy who supports Donald Trump, who literally lives in a gold fucking tower. Amazing. Amazing. Then last one, folks. Let's check in with the largest pro-Trump website on the entire internet and see what they're up to. Here's Patriots.win, formerly the Donald.win. Boston voter says, I can't wait until the day we take control. I want to punish all the sheep every day forever for what they have done and how they remain silent. BLM, CRT, Antifas, FBI, everybody. They all need to be sent to prison for the crimes they have committed. And also the followers, all of the sheep. We need to make their lives a living hell and destroy their families. Yeah, let's punish their families. That seems cool. Just fucking ruin them. Take their Social Security away unless they can prove loyalty to Trump. Oh, yeah, it's not a cult. Not creepy at all. Take away welfare and housing programs permanently. Weed out the losers. Reward the loyal ones. That's right. Reward all the loyal Trump sycophants. That's the only one who's going to get ahead of society. Let's punish and imprison everybody who didn't bow down and have undying loyalty to Trump. Sounds amazing. Definitely not fascist in any way whatsoever.